and deeply saddened that actually a president is saying, let's be aggressive. Since, of course, Florida is the epicenter. Like, Florida is the center. It is the hotspot of all hotspots for COVID once again. And so you see that back and forth, and it certainly seems that Ron DeSantis, who's telling small business owners they can't run their businesses the way they want to run their businesses, and telling local school boards they can't run their local school boards the way they want to run their local school boards, is the one now complaining and whining about mandates coming down from Washington, D.C. It's rich, but it is a political play. He's trying to line himself up as the great hope for the Trump faction of the Republican Party.
Yeah, totally. And I'll say, Joe, interestingly, you had Ann Applebaum on in the last hour. Ann was talking about this yesterday on our air on MS. And she made a point which I thought was really smart, and it made me go back and look at what DeSantis has been saying over the last couple of days and pay attention to it kind of closely from the standpoint that you guys were talking about, the misinformation and disinformation problem in that segment. He is really he is complaining for sure, but the aggressiveness and the assertiveness that he's showing in running this play, in making this argument, inside that his complaints about Biden, he's setting up this structure. A lot of the stuff he's saying is he's creating another kind of big lie around the Biden administration's policies around COVID. I agree with you and Doris that President Biden's got to do what's good right for the country on the policy grounds, and if that leads us in the direction of mandates, fine. Yeah. But you can see that DeSantis, along with a lot of other Republicans, see an opportunity in that, and that the combination of the deep cleavages that have already been opened up around the politics of COVID, the fact all the damage Donald Trump did last year by making masks and other policies part of his culture war, that foundation that's been laid already opens up an avenue that DeSantis and others in the Republican Party see, I think, political advantage in. They are driving towards capitalizing on that, exacerbating those divisions, building a larger framework of lies about the Biden administration. And although I think the Biden administration must do what is right for the country on public health grounds, you can see where this is going politically, and is, I think, the part of the reason the Biden administration is concerned about going too fast in this is they can see there are dangers in this for them in walking into not a trap exactly, but into a place where the politics are unstable and uncertain, and where Republicans have some cards to play. I think they're terrible cards, and they're bad for the country, and I think they're irresponsible for their own citizens. But there is especially given the unpredictability of the variants that are coming down the path. There are some ways in which there are some dangers, I think, politically that lurk here for anybody who tries to mandate stuff as we go forward, even if that's the right thing to do.
Let's bring into this conversation the Republican governor of Maryland, Larry Hogan. Yesterday, Governor Hogan announced new vaccination protocols for state employees effective September